Okay, so now that you've scripted what you want to say, let's focus on the first question. I want you to only focus on asking the question, okay, cueing them into the turn and talk, and then cueing them out of the turn and talk.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. All right, class. Now that you've read the last page, I want you to turn and talk to your partner about what did Johnny do after he left his mom's house. Again, what did Johnny do after he left his mom's house? You ready? Begin.
Okay, cue them out, bring them back. From the turn and talk, what is that gonna be? 1, 2, 3, eyes on me?
Okay. 1, 2, 3, eyes on me.
1, 2, eyes on you. Okay. How did that go?
It felt better. It felt better. I felt much more confident with the question, and I felt like you came out a lot stronger because of that.
Okay, good. So let's now jump to your second question, right? So let's think about what the second question is. What's gonna be your follow-up question? And this time I want you to jump right into the cold call. So ask the question, cue in, cue out, and then jump into who you're gonna pick on to share.
Okay. So this time I'm using question number 2, and I'm adding my cold call. Okay. Okay, class, now that you know what we're about to do, I want you to turn and talk to your partner, explain what you're going to do in our independent activity. Again, explain what you're going to do to your partner in our independent activity. Johnny, what are we going to do? Very good. On 2, 1, 2, begin.
Bring them back, and then
Bring back.
cold call. Bring them back, and then cold call somebody to share.
1, 2, eyes on me.
1, 2, 3, eyes on me. 1, 2, eyes on me.
Thank you. Johnny, can you please share what your partner share with you?
Okay.
Very good.
Great CFU, having kids roll back what you expect them to do. All right, so this time, take a moment, look at all 3 questions. This time we're gonna work on the third one. Think about what you wanna say. And this round, we're gonna take it from the top. With the question, you're gonna cue in, cue out of the turn and talk, and you're going to do a cold call and redirect somebody who's not paying attention, whether that's somebody who's tapping, whether that's somebody who's talking, whatever that redirection of the student is. What are you gonna do?
I am going to use my third turn and talk. And this time I'm going to, you said use a redirection?
Yeah, so cue in, cue out, cold call, and then use a redirection.
Okay, so I'm going to use a redirection, assuming that some student is not paying attention.
Exactly.
Just pause right there. What didn't I do?
Script it.
Yep.
I did say to script it though, didn't I? I did say take a minute to jot it down, didn't I?
I don't think so. I think you said get right up. Maybe you did, but one thing is that I appreciate you giving me feedback after the last one, and you gave me that praise, but you didn't push me on anything. So even though it's a different round, there's nothing that you pushed me on for me to rescript.
Okay.
So always identify something that I can do a little bit better to push me on. Okay. So let's go right from there. So I just finished my second one. Now I'm sitting back down.
Okay, so great CFU. This time I want you to, when you're doing your cold call, like the point of doing a cold call is for students, so students don't really know who you're gonna call on. Make sure you have them tracking the speaker. So right after that, just like we practice, all eyes on or tracking so-and-so. So take a minute to just jot down what you're going to say in your cold call.
Okay.
And then just like in the classroom, you know what, there's gonna be somebody who is not tracking the speaker, what are you gonna say? Johnny eyes, Sarah, I need your eyes, whatever it is that you're gonna say to redirect that student. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay?
Okay. Class, in just a second, I want you to turn and talk to your partner and explain what was the activity, what was the benefit of the activity we just worked on. Again, you're going to explain what was the benefit of the activity that we just worked on. On 3, 1, 2, 3, go.
Bring them back.
Okay. All eyes on me.
Don't forget to scan for it.
Eyes on me.
Jump right into your cold call.
Matt, please share what your partner said. All eyes on Matt. All eyes on Matt. Thank you.
That was much better, much better. Where I'm gonna push you is whenever you're cold calling, whoever is tracking, like, make sure you're scanning for that track.
Okay.
That's why you're saying it, to make sure that everybody's there.
Okay. So scan for track. Okay, let's pause there. What's the impact of me revising my notes as you saw me just do?
Because it helps you remember what it is that you're gonna say and just really plan what you're gonna say. Plan for your practice.
And what does that do as my coach for your level of confidence of what I'm gonna do tomorrow in class? Not just tomorrow, but next week in class.
That is something that you're building a habit of doing, of thinking about what you're gonna say and scripting into your lesson plans. Exactly what you're gonna say.
Absolutely, absolutely. So that is what, make sure you embed those action steps in each of your coaching sessions going forward.